I thought he could offer me respect,
Cars, money, fame.
some type of power.
I knew this is what I wanted, and this is what I had to do to get it.
Watch out for certain people
Because they were scared somebody was gonna come by their house and do a drive-by.
to go kill somebody.
I seen my father with a blue rag on. I always knew I was gonna be in the game.
I'm a felon,
Been abused, alcoholism, drugs.
and being a felon restricts you to not be able to get a job.
My father was in prison, so I actually grew up without a father.
Thought they were gonna be like my family and everything.
Car came by and just shot him.
I see kids get shot for no reason.
Like they shot somebody,
I've seen a lot of people die.
tried to shoot somebody, a couple shots in the chest by somebody hitting you. You have to sit there and take it,
See a deceased guy in the ditch,
or you just have to fight it out.
When you no longer have control over your body,
jumping people, shooting at people, getting shot at.
you trying to get them or they gonna try to get you.
You would just have to do or die.
Do you really know what a criminal gang is? Everyone may have their own definition. But the state of Arkansas defines a criminal gang as any group of 3 or more people who commit 2 or more violent crimes or crimes involving money. From the outside looking in, it may seem exciting. You might be promised protection, power, family, or even instant money. But that's not the whole story. From the moment you step foot into gang life, you will be forced to live by a new set of rules or pay a price. It all starts with the initiation process.
We call it getting quoted. I mean, when you're a YG, you're a young dude, and you get surrounded by all the rest of YGs and you fight. You know, you scrap.
For me, it was a roll of the dice, literally. I ended up having to have sex with like 6 of my homeboys just to get in.
Every gang has codes and rules that you're supposed to abide by. If you break one of these rules or codes, you will be violated. Due to the severity of the rules that you broken, would be due to how severe you would be violated.
Once you've been initiated, it may seem that you have a new group of friends. But with over 23,000 gangs in the United States, you also have a whole new set of instant enemies. Enemies that want to hurt you, your friends, or even your family.
But when I was in the gang, yes, I was very afraid of my life because it's any time you can die, or anybody can kill you, or in any given situation, something could happen.
I would say it almost made me stand out in a sense. Due to the time when I was actually an active member of a gang, I always had to watch out for certain people, or when I went to certain sides of the town.
It's violent. I mean, there are drive-bys, fighting. One of my girls, her face got up by somebody else.
It's dangerous. You always got to watch your back.
Retaliation by a rival gang is only one of the many things active gang members have to worry about. You can end up getting into trouble and being arrested. The crimes can start out small and escalate quickly.
You can go in the store and not have any money, and you end up stealing something.
Started out doing small crimes, the small stuff. Take somebody's money, take the jacket, goes to the pockets. I mean, you chase somebody down, you take the watch, the hat, or the shoes. I mean, if they had it and we wanted it, we took it.
It's hard being a girl and being in the gang because, your homies, they want you to prove yourself more often. So you got to do more. You got to be harder. You got to come with it.
Some of the worst things you could be asked to do in the gang would be to go kill somebody, of course. That really puts you in a position to where either you would just have to do or die.
Once you become involved with the gang, it may be hard to step outside of that lifestyle. Even the people that claim to be your best friends can quickly turn on you.
I say it's hard to get out because you got so many people that's in the gang with you, and they feel like if you leave that gang, they feel like you're turning your back on them.
And they may roll up on you and still want to, jack you or whatever because they think you still down when you really trying to get out the streets.
And you can't just, get out of it if you want to. I mean, if they tell you to do something, you gotta do it.
It may seem impossible, but there are some things that you can do to distance yourself from gang activity. These former gang members say the sacrifices they made to get out of the gang lifestyle may seem like a small price to pay, considering the alternatives.
I got out of that lifestyle. I tried to distance myself, and of course it's hard to stay away from the people you grew up with through all your life. You have to make changes and slowly cut back.
You need to relocate your whole self in a whole nother environment, a whole new friends, a whole new atmosphere, period.
For some, the only way out is prison, or worse, death.
You should always choose life over death, and usually with being in a gang, death is more or less like 50% of your picture. The other 50 would be jail.
You don't have to do this. Just, try your best to stay out of a gang and get your support from your family.
Surround yourself with people who will want to see you do good. And if a person asking you to go kill somebody, I wouldn't call them your friends. I'd rather, surround myself with the people who want to see me go to school and, get some type of degree so I can better myself and hopefully better the people around me.
It's all said and done with, you left with nothing when you're in the gang.
It may give you a feeling that you have power, but the results of it is always bad.
As you can see, being in a gang isn't the thrill some might think it is. If you're looking for fun, acceptance, some good friends, or just think it's cool, don't buy into the hype that a gang can give you those things. It just may cost you your life. Make a smart choice about your future and stay away from gang activity.